Good morning and welcome to today's segment of Master Debating. I'm your host, Bella Morell. Today we have two contestants. These two lovely ladies will be participating in a pressing debate that continues to have a hold on our society. Which coffee chain is better, Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? Both stores are highly recognizable establishments that people frequent in the mornings in mass volume for their fix of both morning pastries and caffeine. But how do they compare to each other when you stack them up? Representing Starbucks, we have Brooke Vogel. Brooke is a die-hard Starbucks fan that will do anything to prove its superiority. Representing Dunkin' Donuts is senior Emily Latimer. Emily's hometown has a Facebook page dedicated to a rock that sits outside their local Dunkin' that everyone seems to hit with their car. All right, ladies, let's begin. Emily, what's your go-to Dunkin' order?
All right, my go-to Dunkin' order is a caramel iced coffee with just cream. If I'm feeling rich, I just got paid the day before, I'm gonna do the oat milk, but I can always feel confident to order a caramel iced coffee, just cream. It's gonna hit every time. They can't miss.
All right, and Brooke, what's your go-to Starbucks order?
I'm gonna have to say an iced chai latte with sweet cream cold foam, and if I'm feeling a little bougie, I'm gonna drizzle on some caramel drizzle. It's so, despite it being iced, it's just such a cozy drink,
All right, now Emily, what do you think makes Dunkin' Donuts better than Starbucks, and what do you think makes it the best?
I definitely think that Dunkin' is by far the best coffee chain when it comes down to comparing it with any other place. I mean, it's everywhere in the world. You can't turn the corner and not find a Dunkin'. It's affordable, and they have such a wide range of different kinds of drinks you can get. It's definitely much more convenient and affordable than Starbucks. If I want a nice cheap coffee, I can get coffee more regularly for the same price that I could go to Starbucks one time. I just think that it's the best, and I have such a good order. I'm always pleased to there, and I'm never disappointed.
All right, Brooke, what do you have to say about Emily saying that it's cheaper, and why do you think Starbucks is better?
Well, at Starbucks, I value quality over convenience, and I just think that every single time without fail, Starbucks has made me feel so special and warm in the inside. Whenever I go to any Starbucks, every Dunkin' that I've gone to and ordered the same order or anything else, it's watery.
Dunkin' offers a variety of the way that your coffee is going to taste, and that's kind of part of the fun. You never know if it's going to be what color it's going to be and what really
Isn't
consistency
that a little
is going to be.
sketchy to you?
I mean,
not knowing what's in your drink. I mean, when I'm on the Starbucks line and I order my drink or whatever, I see them making it. When you go to Dunkin', they're like in the far corner doing something sketchy.
You don't need to know the secrets.
Now, moving past coffee, let's talk about food. Let's talk about food from Dunkin', Emily. What do you have to say? What's your favorite thing to get?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, Dunkin' Donuts, you can't miss the donuts. They have such a wide variety. I know they make them in-house that night. And it's easy to feed the whole family. I can get a dozen donuts, bring them home. Also, I would like to mention that their hash browns are really good, and they're like 99 cents for a few. Donuts, hash browns. Starbucks doesn't even have either of those items. I don't know how that can be compared.
All right, Brooke, what do you have to say about Starbucks food and compared to Dunkin'?
Well, I will agree with you there that there is a wider variety. Again, the quality just takes precedent. Do you see Dunkin' having an assortment of cake pops? I don't think so. They're like
because they have donuts.
Snackable. Yeah, but how many times can you really get a donut,
As many as you want.
Yeah, but why?
Because there's so many different kinds. You could get cream filled, you could get powdered sugar.
Yeah, but when it gets to the point where it's nauseating, and it's like, if you hold on to so many of them for so long, they get stale.
Okay, moving on from the food, I want to know if you have any personal anecdotes that you connect to Dunkin' and what makes it have a special place in your heart, Emily?
Yeah, of course, that's exactly it. Dunkin' holds a special place in my heart for one specific reason. My local Dunkin' has the Dunkin' Rock. It's this rock that sits outside of Dunkin'. It was spray painted fluorescent pink, and it got so viral to the point it has its own Facebook page with 5,000 followers. People that are just coming from all across the country to see the Dunkin' Rock. They break off pieces of the Dunkin' Rock and sell it on eBay. It's such an incredible experience.
Okay.
It brings my community together.
All right, moving on to Brooke, what special anecdotes do you have connected to Starbucks, and what makes it hold a special place in your heart compared to this Dunkin' Rock that Emily speaks of?
Yes, of course. So it's just overall such a safe space for me. Whenever I would have rehearsals for a show, I would go with my friends to Starbucks before, during, or after, and it was so convenient for us to be there, and it was just such high quality. And you can also just sit down, hunker down, and work there. I'm a very work-oriented person, and just being able to
sit at Dunkin'.
Not really. Let's think about it. And also, I'd like to go back to your little special rock. Let me ask you this.
The Dunkin' Rock, it has a name.
Yeah. Where is that rock today?
It's a museum. It's in a museum. It's in the
gone.
Smithsonian.
They took it.
They
unrooted it, and it's gone.
All right,
it's in my heart.
Moving on.
But it's gone.
Moving on from this, I have one more question for each of you ladies. Now, how do you compare the taste of Dunkin' coffee to Starbucks? And what do you say when people call it watery? I want to go back to that.
Yeah, for me, I think it's all just down to like a personal issue. If you find your coffee watery, then you just need to learn how to order coffee correctly.
Are you saying that I have personal issues?
Yeah, a little bit, because
Wow.
I think that
Wow.
you're willing to go
Okay.
so far out of your way. You're doubling the price for your drink where I'm paying half the price for my coffee, and because I know how to order a good coffee, it's going to be good every time.
All right, Brooke, with Starbucks coffee, some people like to say that it tastes like gasoline. What do you have to say about that?
You know what? Again, I think it's a personal issue for those people who order gasoline as coffee, because that is just stupid. I don't think it tastes like gasoline at all.
I would agree.
I
All
would
right.
disagree with you.
All right, ladies, unfortunately, we have ran out of time today. Thank you both for participating. I think you both put up really solid arguments. Coming up next, will Cortland students be able to make it to Cortica considering they can't even read directions? Stay with us.